at Exploration Place. It's chaos today. There's lots of field trips. She said that's pretty normal because it's cold outside now. This is where all the kids come. It's freaking huge. And we're gonna go because kids are coming down the hall.
Run, hurry! Ah! Ah! Hey! Ah! Ah! Just gonna sit in my throne, watch over my kingdom. Somebody bring me some mead. Are you my queen?
Of course. Where's my crown?
You don't get one. Can you catch him? Catch it, Ray Ray.
Daddy, I'm trying to find where this sticky goes.
Catch him, come on. There you go, hold up. Whoa!
Jordan, did you see this on the kids' tractor checklist?
Check the lug nuts. This one's got different size lug nuts. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. This one doesn't have any lug nuts.
Is that one ours?
Yeah. Okay.
Are you even alive?
Very slow. 58 beats per minute. Is that slow?
Look, there you go. What's that?
Look, I do
Well,
it.
let me see how to do it, and then you guys can do it.
Daddy, you're mowing. You're going, Dada. Look up here, there's still groceries.
Does it just play the video?
Okay. So this is gonna be a lot cooler.
I did.
I thought you were actually gonna get to do stuff. Just a video.
Are you a little disappointed?
Yeah. I thought you'd actually get to do stuff. It's just a video.
They think it's cool.
I know. I really wanted to cut some crops. We just got done at, what's it called?
Exploration Place.
Exploration Place in Wichita. And it was just as good as, what was the really good one we went to?
The Children's Museum.
The Children's Museum in New Orleans. It was,
Louisiana Children's Museum.
yeah, it was almost as good as that one. This one was really cool. A lot of cool stuff. The airplane stuff was really cool. It was probably a favorite of everybody's.
I think this one...
Running.
Chasing the toddler. I think this one was better for older kids.
Probably, yeah.
But Louisiana Children's Museum was great for the age of kids that we have, so like 8 and under. Whereas this one would be really good for like 8 and up. And they had a lot of...
We're gonna have to reshoot this.
Okay, so we just finished at Exploration Place.
Yes.
What it's called? I can't remember the name. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's the 6th museum that we've seen in the last 2.5 weeks. Well worth the money. Oh yeah, it was free for us. It was part of the ASTC. So for our kids, it was a little above their level. There was a lot for them. Getting snacks there. So for our kids, it's a little above their level. It was a great museum, and there was still tons for them to do, but they would have got a lot more out of it had they been like 7 or 8 as far as the youngest, and then all the way up, rather than our oldest being not quite that age yet. Louisiana Children's Museum is Jordan's pick, right?
Yep.
So it's a great museum, really good for the younger kids, really probably like 10 and under on that one.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to hear your crunching in this video, and you're going to get mad, and I'm not going down for this. So anyway, Louisiana Children's Museum, great for our kids, great for those younger kids, really 10 and down. The Exploration Place, which is where we're in the parking lot still, it is absolutely fantastic, like 7 or 8 and up. Like I said, still a lot for our kids to do, but they would understand a lot more. They'd understand a lot more of it if they were a little bit older. You could go clear into the teens in this place, and even Jordan and I. You're learning so much, or remembering so much about these principles that you've learned before and seeing them in action. So that's great. There's a lot of aviation. So Wichita Spirit Aerospace, I think is what it's called. So they have a plant here, and they build planes. They donated a bunch of the stuff to this facility as far as the aviation stuff goes. So really cool. You get to see like planes taken apart. You learn about the different materials that are used for like the outside of the plane. You can watch a time-lapse video. Really cool. Definitely check this one out. We get asked a lot about budget, how we keep things on budget. So this is how, guys. ASTC pass. We paid for none of these museums, none of these 6 museums. And today the weather's pretty decent here, but we've had a couple days of crummy weather, and it's been a lifesaver because there was something within a few hours and we were traveling anyway. So we just kind of rerouted, and we didn't have to spend money to do something with the kids, and we weren't stuck inside. So that was great. The other thing, we eat lunch in the trailer a lot. So we did spend a lot of money eating out in New Orleans. We planned to do that. That was the bulk of our travel budget, that and the wedding that we were down there for. And we were very prepared for that, had saved. We like to eat, right, Jordan?
Yes.
We really love to eat good food, and New Orleans is one of our favorite places to do that. So those things aside, we eat in the trailer. We ate in here last night. We do grab and go lunches. We do peanut butter and jelly on bread or tortillas or crackers. We do meat and cheese on crackers. We do plate of little tiny things, which is just cut up fruits and veggies and meat and nuts, whatever I have. We put it on the plate. The kids eat it. They think it's great. So we do a lot of that. Today, so this is what's left of it. I have chicken that I cooked before we left for these almost 3 weeks, and I threw it in the freezer. So part of it went in pasta salad that we made, and then the other part went in the freezer. I can pull that out a day or two before I'm going to need it. I throw it in the sink, I let it thaw, and then we can eat that without me having to cook in dirty dishes. And Jordan and I are eating leftover gumbo for lunch today. So guys, you eat groceries no matter where you are. Just be smart about it and make it things that you can eat as you go. That's really some of the biggest ways that we cut. And then we added the fuel savings card to this trip. We've been really pleased with that. We will do a separate video with that one and give you guys all the details. So make sure you check out the channel and make sure you check out the website. Oh, your popcorn. That was their treat while we were in the museum. So make sure you check out those 2 things, because we are going to break it down and give you all the nitty gritty about it. Well worth it. At least I think so. What do you think?
Yep.
So yeah,
Very much.
Killer deal. It is a little bit location dependent, because of course the closer you stick to truckers routes, the more you can use it. But I mean, what we've saved on the routes that we were on has been well worth it. We are headed to Dodge City, Kansas. We are leaving Wichita. It is Thursday, and we are going to go to Dodge City and stay in a campground tonight. That's what I was just looking at. Our batteries are pretty dead. We need to juice them back up, charge all the camera batteries, charge the laptop. Jordan needs to get some work done, all that good stuff. So we're going to go to Dodge. We're going to stay in an RV park. We are going to check out Boot Hill. We're right on a really busy road, and they're doing construction for the museum, so you're hearing all that. Sorry, guys. So we're going to stay in Dodge. We're going to see Boot Hill, and then we're going to go to Bensold Fort, which is across the Colorado line and only about an hour and a half from our families. We're going to go mooch dock again in Jordan's parents' driveway, I have a feeling. Probably 2 nights, but the boys don't know that yet. So they'll be really excited, and so will grandparents when we get over there. And then hopefully Jordan's mom will let me use her washer, because I have a lot of laundry to get caught up on so that I don't have to deal with it later. And then we're going to head back to Montrose. So we are headed back into a winter storm advisory. Super pumped about that, right, Jordan?
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
So the mountain that we avoided when we were coming out because of the weather, we have to go back over it, or we have to go way around again. So we'll see. When there's weather in that area, it gets the road that we took around and the pass that we skipped going over. Luckily, before we just caught it just right where weather had moved in, but there wasn't sun, so the other road wasn't clear, or the pass wasn't clear. Did that make any sense?
No.
You're looking really confused.
Well,
Okay, so
they'll get it.
So the weather last time when we left, the weather had been in a few days before. But the pass that we needed to go over hadn't melted, and it had been really cloudy. So we went around and missed the weather. When there's weather in that area, it gets both the road that we took around and the pass that we didn't go over. So we're hoping that there's not weather in the area, or we're not in a good place. So maybe we just won't go back at all, right? We'll just keep trucking down the road. So anyway, that's our plan. We're on Thursday. We're getting close to the end, and we're not ready for it to end. So we're ready to hit the road all the time, right? Let's go. Somewhere warm. Mexico.